Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our Thursday evening presentation of Biz Talks with Fred Holmes. I'm Fred Holmes. Welcome to my home office. Pleasure to have you all come over. And what we're going to do this evening, folks, is we're going to share a little information about ZJ International, why this could possibly be your best chance to create true financial security, financial abundance, in your life, being in the right place at the right time. This information this evening is really for those of you that have been invited guests, somebody in your life, perhaps a family member, maybe a co-worker, a friend, has been sharing some information with you about our ZJ products, perhaps the income opportunity. This information is really for you, and then it's also for our brand new distributors, people that have just recently gotten involved with us, so that you can understand exactly what it is that we have here with ZJ International today. And so a warm welcome to all of you. I've had the privilege of being involved in the home-based industry, network marketing industry, person-to-person marketing industry for over 30 years. Before I got involved in this kind of business, I was a cross-country truck driver. And I try to share that with you because there really isn't anything that comes as a prerequisite in terms of previous business experience, marketing, what have you, professional experience. So long as you're willing to work, got good work ethic, so long as you're coachable, willing to follow a simple system, and so long as you have the desire to create something more for your life than you have already. And in today's world, here we're in, well into the 21st century. In over 30 years that I've been involved in this profession, I have not seen in over 30 years a time where more people are more interested in looking at alternative ways to create income than today. And I think it makes sense because the myth of job security has been realized by most Americans. Here's what job security is. You are secure in the knowledge that one person controls 100% of your income potential, and your free time. That's the security of job security. And so many people are looking for ways to create additional income streams. And, business owners, same thing. A fixed site retail location business does not provide scalability, increased income. It's very, very time intensive, capital intensive. And today, the network marketing industry provides the opportunity that so many people are looking for. Now, tonight's information is to share with you ZJ International, but more importantly, the characteristics or the qualities that one would look for, because there's a lot of companies out there. I'm telling you, there's lots of companies. And over the years, I've had the opportunity to see many, many companies. I was able to be very fortunate. I found a company that was my second company. I had found it at the right point in time. It allowed me to literally retire over 20 years sooner than most fellows would ever consider retiring. And when I came out of retirement to come back into the industry, I was very, very clear on what I was looking for. And I want you to maybe make a note of this. 3 characteristics that I looked for. First and foremost, I looked for the track record, the success, and the integrity, the experience, track record, and integrity of the leadership. And that's what got me to look at ZJ International. Our company's owner is a gentleman by the name of Ken Brailsford. Ken is an icon in the industry. He has created 2 multi-billion-dollar, multi-decade-long companies. His first company's been in business over 40 years, second company over 30 years combined. They've done tens of billions of dollars in sales. And Ken represents the only person that has ever built 2 of the long-term legacy companies in our profession. And there's only been a couple of dozen companies that have reached that status of multi-decade, multi-billions of sales. Ken's, the integrity of Ken Brailsford, because of his tutelage, people that have worked for Ken have gone on to create several of the other multi-decade, multi-billion-dollar companies. Ken taught the owners of, Tahitian Noni, Zango, For Life Research, many other companies. This is the who's who, if you will, of corporate leadership because of Ken's experience, track record, success. He has attracted some of the finest minds in the network marketing profession. Today we have a combined corporate leadership of well over 200 years of experience in the industry. Second thing I looked for was products. And most people think that's the most important thing to look for. And I have to tell you, many people are brought to a network marketing company because of a product. And so that's why it makes sense that that would be the most important thing. I'm here to tell you that's second, simply because I've seen companies over the years that have had really good products, in a few cases, exceptionally good products, and they're not in business today. It takes more than a good product to sustain a long-term income opportunity. And that being said, of course, products are foundational to the success of a company. And so when I looked at the products of different network marketing companies, I looked for three things. Number one, I looked for products that were first to market, category creator. It's always best to be number one. Secondly, I looked for products that were highly consumable. Ideally, products consumed on a daily basis, reordered on a monthly basis. This keeps the ongoing flow of volume through the commission process, keeps a regular flow of income for the independent distributors. Nutritional supplementation lends itself very well to our business model. Matter of fact, if you look at that, couple of dozen, maybe a few more, maybe 30 companies that have become legacy companies in the industry, the vast majority of them have some form of nutritional supplementation at their core of their product offerings. Third thing in products, and this is the bottom line, they really got to work. Okay, the products have to make a meaningful difference in people's lives, because if they don't, people stop using the product. And when you learn how to do this type of business model, you'll create a huge consumer base. I mean, it's an inevitable process of following a simple system. However, you have to have products that people will continue to use day in, day out, reorder month and month and month, month after month, independent of whether or not they're involved in the business end of the business. ZG International's products meet all of those criteria. We are known as the Moringa Company. We were first to market to bring the Moringa oleifera tree to the consumer. Moringa oleifera, you're going to want to research this. We have a lot more information on products. Perhaps you actually were invited here this evening because of the product focus call that we had with Pat Anderson yesterday. We had Dr. Brian Bay with us yesterday, or Brian Lee. We can get you more information on the products, but here's the point. The Moringa oleifera tree is nature's miracle tree. It was the National Institutes of Health Botanical of the Year. They recognized it as the most nutrient-rich botanical they'd ever studied. This is the U.S. government's National Institutes of Health. Today, there are literally hundreds of scientific, peer-reviewed, double-blind medical studies that document the power of this tree. We were first to market. We've expanded dramatically in our core nutritional product lines, meeting all the needs people have: health, wellness, improved energy. We have healthy weight management. We've expanded into, again, first to market, category creator, the first natural line of fitness supplements. In today's marketplace, sports nutrition supplementation is the fastest growing segment of the nutritional industry. And we're the only people that are bringing a complete line of sports nutrition products to the market that's all natural, healthy, no artificial colorants, sweeteners, and all the other garbage that goes into that. Essential oils, another billion-dollar industry, essential oils, yet direct to the consumer essential oils have no quality control. We're the first people to bring clinical grade verifiable essential oils to the market at a competitive price. And then we've expanded again into a line of consumer products. First time people are able to have products they use on a daily basis and be able to have them without the ingredients and the chemicals and the perfumes and all the kinds of things that are involved in personal care, skin care, dental care products. ZG International is providing the products that people are looking for. Now, corporate leadership, products, one other ingredient, and that is timing. These were the three things that I looked at. Now, ZG International Compared to legacy companies, we're relatively young. We just completed our 10th year in business. We have done something that no other company's ever done, certainly of a company of our size and our age. We have completed an infrastructure that allows us to be 100% vertically integrated. We control the plantations our raw materials are grown in. We own the manufacturing facilities our products are manufactured in. More importantly, we manufacture to pharmaceutical grade quality. We have a pharmaceutical grade manufacturing facility. We're the only people in the nutritional supplement industry market space that markets the manufacturers to pharmaceutical grade qualities. We have literally tens of thousands of square feet of manufacturing, warehousing, distribution facilities. Our infrastructure today, as we speak, we could produce well over $1 billion a year in our products and in annual sales, yet we're just a very small percentage of that. And that's where timing comes in, because now that everything is in place, the next step is the development of the distribution organization. And when you can find yourself in front of that wave, that's what happened to me back in the late 80s and 90s. I got in front of a wave. And I literally rose with a company that went from $100 million a year in sales, about where ZJ is today, to $500 million a year in sales. And I retired in less than 10 years. And ZJ International is going to blow that away in terms of growth and longevity. So what I wanted to do is share the 3 ingredients that you would want to look at if you're looking for an opportunity to create something long-term in terms of residual income, additional income streams, and for many people, life-changing levels of income. Then this is the things you look for. And frankly, there's only going to be one company out there that's going to meet those criteria. Now, the second thing I want to do this evening is to give you a chance to meet a gentleman that I've been privileged to well, I've known of Reid and Yvonne Nelson for many years. They're legends in the network marketing industry. I've been fortunate enough to get to know them personally here over about the last, I'm going to guess, year and a half. Reid, I'm going to bring you over to my side of the broadcast. Let's see if Reid's coming up here. Oh, there we go. Welcome, Reid. Good to have you with us. Let me unmute you. Welcome, sir. I was just about to say, you know, I've known of you and Yvonne for many years. Reid won't tell you this. He and Yvonne are pretty modest people, but they are industry legends, okay? Over 40 years in the network marketing industry. I believe over 25 years with just your last company, tens of millions of dollars in income, but probably more importantly, they've helped countless numbers of people create additional income, whether it be supplemental, full-time replacement incomes, and so many of your people have gone on to become 7-figure income earners as well. And I asked Reid to join me this evening because, Reid, I want you to share with us why maybe you could tell a little bit about how you and Yvonne got involved in the industry, but I'm really interested in understanding why would you leave a different company that you'd been with for 25 years and join a little tiny, barely known company like ZJ International?
Well, thank you, Fred, and good evening, everybody. It's great to be here with you. And I don't know about that legend stuff, but thank you for that compliment. I very much appreciate it. You know, Yvonne and I got involved in network marketing for the first time back in 1972. 45 years ago. Crazy. And, you know, we got in because of the lure of freedom. You know, at that point in time, I was working in the life insurance industry. At that moment, I'd done a lot of other things before that, but at that moment in time, I was kind of doing that. And I was introduced to a company, and I just saw that. I understood how it worked immediately. I just got it. It was like, wow, that could really be something. And so for us, it was that dream of financial independence. You know, it was that dream of residual income, that ongoing income that everybody dreams about, but very few people ever really get to enjoy. And that's what we dreamed of. We stayed with that company for almost 11 years and learned from some of the very, very best in network marketing. Frankly, they were very, very good. And we didn't do real well, but but we learned a lot. You know, we got our feet wet there, you know. And then we got involved with a couple other companies as time went on, and And I still just never, ever wanted to let go of that dream. I just had this dream of being full-time as a network marketer. That's what I wanted to be. And we got involved in our last company back in 1990. And we stayed with that company for 25 years. And we did very, very well. We thank them very, very much for a great experience. And things changed, and we needed to make some changes as well. Enough said about that. But you know what? When Dennis Estes, my good friend, and I, we started looking around for other company to go hang our hat with. We knew we had to move on. And so we looked at a lot of companies. And some of the things you just talked about, Fred, are so very, very important. You know, world-class owner. I mean, as soon as I met Ken Brailsford, it was over. And it was the last company we looked at was Egypt. I don't think that was an accident. I believe everything happens for a reason. And fact is, I know that Dennis would tell you that we were actually leaning another direction until we met Ken Brailsford. And it's an amazing story. He's a wonderful man with tons of experience in network marketing and a great heart, a great visionary, and certainly a great leader, period. Just enough said. He's just a wonderful guy. And of course, there again, you've got the world-class products. You talked about that. You know, one of the things we looked at, we want to look at everything. Yeah, the products are important, absolutely. You know, but so is the compensation plan. You know what? We were looking for something that had a compensation plan that was fair and equitable at all levels. You know, if somebody wanted to get in, just make a couple $100 extra bucks, they could do that. If somebody wanted to come in and make a full-time career change, they could do that, and everything in the middle. And so this company, as all the other companies we looked at, this was really the only one that had everything covered the way we wanted it to be from an income standpoint. You mentioned it, Fred, and I'll take it one step further. You know, one of the things about network marketing that we've enjoyed, you know, we haven't had a job for many, 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 many years, and aren't looking for one now. You know, it's one of those things that we found a way. We found what we were looking for. You know, network marketing works. There's no question about that. It works, and it did work. But you know, the companies, the volume we created over many, many years was over $4 billion in sales, but that paid our groups over $2 billion in commissions. That's what's good. That's what's good. Yeah, certainly we've enjoyed a great lifestyle for many years, and that's great. And I'm telling you right now, for anybody looking at this in a short amount of time that I have here, I want you to know that you know, Dennis and Joy Estes looked at this whole situation with us, as did Tony and Jennifer Scoma, Mac McDonald, Pat Terry, and some others. You know, these people are really sharp people, and they came here for a reason. It's all here. The package is all here. So if you're new here tonight, looking at this for the very first time, don't walk away. Look at this thoroughly like we did. You will not be disappointed, because this has it all. And you know what? It's a lot of fun. I always tell people, I've told this in every meeting I've done for many, many years. We got in this business for 3 reasons. Number one, to make money. Let's be honest. You know, we wanted to make some money. We needed to make money way back then. We'd made very good income over the years and all that. But the same thing is here. It's a driver. You know, it's a measurement. You know, we want to make money. And if you're going to be in a business, you may as well make it a profitable one, right? So let's be in business. Let's take it seriously. Number two, we want to have some fun. You know, people aren't having fun out there. Oh my gosh. Turn on the news. It's so negative. It's just yucky. You get on the highway and drive, see all these people. They're not happy. Those aren't happy people necessarily. Going to work every morning, that rush hour stuff, you know. I can always see you, Fred, coming from that room to this room. That's your commute, right? It's my commute too, upstairs to downstairs. So I like that so much better, you know. So number one was to make some money. Number two was have fun. But number three, and most importantly, was to have impact in people's lives. Help people, change people's lives, physically, financially, and in oh so many ways that this opportunity affords. And so if you're looking at this for the first time, or if you're just, maybe it's your second, third, fourth time, I don't know. Even if you're already in the business, let's get going. This is an awesome, awesome opportunity. You know what? You do not want to pass this up. You talked about timing. This has it all. So back to you, Fred.
Reid, I really appreciate you taking time to share on this broadcast, and people can tell that you have that experience and you're passionate about helping people. And I can't tell you how happy we are to have you as part of you and Yvonne to be part of ZJ International with us as well. Thanks for joining us.
We're glad to be here, buddy.
All right. Well, we'll let Reid go back to the other side. Let's see here. How am I going to do that? Oh, okay, we'll do it like this. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, I guess I didn't get him sent back all the way, did I? Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you've had an opportunity to learn a little bit about how to analyze a home-based opportunity in the network marketing profession. Look for corporate leadership that has, a success track record, has, experience in the industry, and has the integrity to lead multi-billion-dollar, multi-decade-long companies. Secondly, look for products. Look for products that are, first to market, highly consumable, and most importantly, they got to really work. Final thing to look for is timing. And you can be in ahead of the curve, ahead of the wave, if you will, with ZJ International, because our company is destined to grow from where we are today, relatively modest, 100+ million a year. We will go on to do things that very few companies have ever done. We're already in the top 5% because we've been in business for over 10 years. And we're coming up on a cumulative $1 billion in sales. That puts us in the top couple of percent of network marketing companies that have ever existed. But literally, to be able to go from where we are today over the next few years to 300 million, 600 million, $1 billion in annual sales, we already have the infrastructure for that. These are the ingredients that can create success. And then finally, one of my favorite little, hashtags, if you will, success leaves clues. You can hear it from me, you can hear it from other people, but when you hear it from somebody like Reid and Reid Nelson, who've been there and done that, and figure out where they went, this should be the clue. And so what I'm going to do in closing is a couple things. First of all, and this is specifically for those of you that are invited guests, I'm going to encourage you to get some more information. Okay, we don't expect you to make a decision based upon a few minutes of information from us. Learn about our products. The person that asked you to be part of this broadcast, maybe they directed you, maybe you're watching this as the recording afterwards. Get the information on the products. Try our products. I mean, that's the key. Try our products. See what we got a 100% money back guarantee. You got absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. For those of you that are ready to get started, person asks you to be here, they'll teach you how to get started. Do like we did. Get some products, follow a simple system. Little program note, I'm going to be hosting a special new distributor training this coming Saturday. It's going to be 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon East Coast time. The person asks you to be here, they'll get you the webinar link. It's the same one as tonight if you came to the direct link. And join us on that. Learn what it is that we do and decide for yourself. Okay, if you have the 3 essential ingredients: good work ethics, willingness to learn, coachable, and a desire to succeed. Those are the only 3 things that I brought to the table many years ago as a previous cross-country truck driver. When I say that anybody can do this if they're willing to do it. Okay, and so with that, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thank you again to Reid for joining us on this broadcast. Next week, same time, same place, we're going to do another presentation just like this. I'm going to have another top income earning professional from the industry sharing their thoughts on why ZJ, why now. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out the call. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you all on the Saturday morning training for new distributors. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye-bye.